Hello friends, my name is Justin Murphy, and I'm seeking the Republican primary on June 2nd to be our party's nominee to run against Cory Booker, our current U.S. Senator, this November of 2026. And I'm happy to run on President Trump's accomplishments, more than any, a secure border. One reason Donald Trump was elected in 2024 and Republicans were awarded majorities in the House and Senate is because we promised to secure our border and crack down on crime and deport illegal aliens and honor legal immigration, not illegal immigration. Unfortunately, recently we've had some tragedies in the state of Minnesota. And I want to say first and foremost, it is never good when anyone loses their life. It is unnecessary for Renee Good to have lost her life, for Mr. Preddy to have lost his life. The violence and chaos is also avoidable, and it's being chosen to be inflicted upon American cities by the American left. My concern is for all human life. We don't want anyone to tragically experience the family members of a loss of life. What we have in Minnesota, though, however, is ICE being portrayed as Nazis and Gestapo agents and thugs and criminals, and that does not sit well with Murphy for U.S. Senate. I stand behind our law enforcement, always have and always will. The reason we have chaos in the streets in Minneapolis is not because ICE is there removing hardened criminals from our city streets. It's because the left is funding from sources that come from foreign countries, and we'll leave that. Foreign countries can be the Communist government of China and different groups that fund chaos, agitation, confrontation, and they facilitate anti-ICE sentiments. It is dangerous, it is volatile, and it needs to stop. We've had many Americans killed at the hands of illegal immigrants, and we don't hear much from the left on that. They don't seem to be sorry about it, they don't march for them, they don't empathize with them. It's tragic. I'll give you another example. Since 1999, over 1.3 million Americans have died from drug overdoses between 1999 and 2024. That is entirely too many, but it's an afterthought. We lose sight of the Americans lost to the violence of drugs, crime, illegal immigration. Donald Trump was elected to put a stop to that, and he is. We have a secure border. We have the lowest murder rate in our country in 125 years. We have falling crime rates in all major American cities, and that's great news for the people that live there. Their quality of life is better, they're safer, their streets are cleaner. Unfortunately, though, again, we have agitators from the left who are trained, they are funded, they plan, and they are very organized to confront ICE officers, law enforcement officers, physically assault them, shoot at them, try to run them over with their car. One had a finger amputated because an agitator had bit the finger off of an ICE agent. And the list of attacks and assaults go on and on and on. It's unacceptable. We need to be a country with rule of law. If you're here illegally in the country, you need to be removed. If you are a criminal, you need to be prosecuted. If you're a criminal illegal alien, you need to be removed from our country. And that is what our brave men and women in ICE are doing. Tragically, lives have been lost. Not because ICE is there trying to enforce federal immigration law. It's because leftists who are out of control, seeking confrontation, are intentionally fomenting violence, confrontation, and agitation. Unfortunately, when you seek office, you're going to have to take one side or the other. I take the side of the peaceful protesters. I take the side of our law enforcement, but I will never side with the left-wing agitators who are seeking to destroy the cultural and social fabric of this country through violence and confrontation. Our ICE officers are brave. Our CPB officers are brave. They're serving the country, they're protecting the country, and they are only trying to enforce existing law. We should have cooperation from the states with federal law enforcement so that there are no issues, no potential problems for conflagration, rioting, looting, burning, destroying, attacking ICE officers, shooting at ICE officers, trying to ram them with your car. The violence has to stop. And I would call for all parties to remember that in the United States of America, there is no place for violence in American politics, period. I stand by the law enforcement. I also stand by our peaceful protesters, but not the violence, not the ones that are fomenting trouble and conflagration. We need peace on our streets, not rioting. I want our communities to be models of safety and clean streets, and without being riddled with violent pedophiles, murderers, rapists, drug dealers, gang members. We need to think about the people that have to live in these cities. Their quality of life matters to me. So we need to be an America that focuses on rule of law, legal immigration, falling crime rates, falling murder rates, and most of all, standing with the men and women of our law enforcement as much as we stand with peaceful protesters that have a constitutional right to protest if they do it peacefully. But for those rioters And for those people that attack police, and for those officials that denigrate our police officers and calling them Gestapo agents and Nazis and worse than Nazi Germany, I will never side with you. I will not listen to your argument as it should fall on deaf ears, as it will and has for most Americans. Look us up, Jersey Justin, number 4, Senate.org. Thank you for your time. My name is Justin Murphy, and I'm a tough on crime candidate. I'm a secure border candidate, and I'm for deporting illegal aliens and emphasizing legal immigration into our country. Thank you.